Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, we have been discussing here on how William Samoei Ruto has given more roles to Musalia Mudavadi, the Prime Cabinet Secretary, compared to what Rigathi Gachagua has been given. And indeed, it is true, Rigathi Gachagua is like a kind of a ghost worker in this government. But the real person who is going to oversee everything in this government, it is Musalia Mudavadi. That's a man who's going to work for William Samoei Ruto. But the issue we have not discussed here is possibilities of William Samoei Ruto setting Musalia Mudavadi for failure. Because the truth is that if this government is going to succeed, then it is Musalia Mudavadi who will make it succeed. If it will fail, it is Musalia Mudavadi again, because that's the person who have been given that mandate. And once it fails, then William Ruto will easily put the blame at the doorstep of Musalia Mudavadi. And indeed, for sure, if what is here is going to be implemented the way it is, in the Executive Order number 1 of 2023, Organization of the Government of the Republic of Kenya, January 2023, issued by the Executive Office of the President. Kama hii maneno itafuatwa vile iko hapa exactly. That means that William Ruto's government, when it comes to the issue of development, then delivery, it is in the hands of Musalia Mudavadi. Because if you look at the Rigathi Gachagua office, look on the kind of the principal secretary they are giving to Rigathi Gachagua, their functions. It tells you that when it comes to the issue of evaluation and delivery, iko kwa ofisi ya Musalia Mudavadi. Because just try to compare, check on page 4 here, just try to compare the office of the deputy president. The principal secretary is there. You check on one principal secretary for cabinet affairs, office of the deputy president. That's cabinet affairs. If you go to the office of the president, there is a principal secretary who is also the secretary to the cabinet. So this one already is a duplicate of what Ruto already has. Then check on the principal secretary devolution office of the deputy president. Devolution is already in the constitution, whereby the deputy president is the chairperson of Intergovernmental Budget and Economic Council. But we know governors already have their budget, so you cannot dictate a lot on that. Now, check on Musalia Mudavadi, the kind of principal secretary is having there. Number 1, principal secretary for performance and delivery management. Performance and delivery management, office of the Prime Cabinet Secretary. Then we have principal secretary for parliamentary affairs, office of the Prime Cabinet Secretary. These two, very important. You see, the issue of once you have a principal secretary for performance and delivery management, that means you are in charge of anything to do with the development. So you start from evaluation when it comes to any project that they have in this government. To the end, you oversee the entire project, then you deliver it. So the delivery unity has been placed at the office of Musalia Mudavadi. Kuanzia from zero, when you want to start the project. And then you oversee up to the end. All is in this office. Now, the second thing is that he has been linked to the parliament. That's why he has a principal secretary for parliamentary affairs. So, when it comes to politically, I'm going to link in a parliament direct. And then the issue of project is the man in charge. Rigathi Gachagua, look on the principal secretary he has there. It means he has little to do, apart from being chairman, being in charge of the Nairobi River and then the issue of coffee and tea. Hizo tu. The rest ni Musalia Mudavadi. That means that Mudavadi will be chairing the meetings, the PS meetings at the railway headquarters. That means all of these principal secretaries will be going for the meeting at Musalia Mudavadi's office. So that railway headquarters is going to be a busy place. They will not be going to Rigathi Gachagua. Number two, members of parliament, when they want to push for certain project in their areas, definitely the office that they might go to, it will be the railway head office. They will not go to Rigathi Gachagua because it doesn't do evaluation. Unless if you are coming from Mount Kenya, then you can go through Rigathi Gachagua to reach out to Musalia Mudavadi. But from this other side, it's either you are going to Mudavadi direct or ongea na president afanya nini, amwambia afanya kitu fulani in your area. As simple as that. So you can see between Rigathi Gachagua's Harambee Annex Office and Musalia Mudavadi's railway head office, which one is going to be a busy place? Ukiangalia Rigathi Gachagua ameambiwa ya kwamba you will be chairing cabinet meetings. That means when the president is not there. But most of the time, William Samoei Ruto will be always there. But he has not been told to chair principal secretary committees. This one is in the hands of Musalia Mudavadi. The president will not be chairing this. That means he will be chairing this. So he's going to be a busy man. Now, up to there, it is very clear that Ruto has hired someone to work for him because he wants to concentrate on other matters. Maybe the issue to do with the politics, but then Mudavadi will be his leading engine to do the job in the government. So Ruto will concentrate on politics, and again he has discovered that Rigathi Gachagua is overambitious. He has much interest into being a kingpin and all those other things. The only sober person here is Musalia Mudavadi, who has been saying that let us now concentrate on development, we forget about politics. So Ruto ameachia Mudavadi serikali yake when it comes to mambo ya maendeleo. Yeye tu nikuja tu anaambiwa the project is ready, come and launch, atakuja kulaunch. Then the project is ready, come and deliver it to the people. Anakuja pale, anakuja kufungua officially. But hii mambo yengine tu atakuwa anaambiwa vile kunaendelea huko through the briefings from Musalia Mudavadi. So Mudavadi will be briefing the president directly. The issue is, what about if they are going to fail? Who will carry the burden of failures? In case this government is going to fail to deliver, the blame will be put right on Musalia Mudavadi. Ruto atakuja huko Western na mahali pengine pota ambia watu, simuliona mimi nilipea Musalia Mudavadi kazi, nikamwambia yeye aongoza mambo ya maendeleo kwa hii nchi, na nikampea mpaka na nguvu zote, lakini amekuja akaniangusha na akaangusha wananchi. So the blame will be on Musalia Mudavadi if they don't perform. But if he will get it right, then William Ruto, Rigathi Gachagua, and Musalia Mudavadi will take the credit. All of them. And this will be a good chance for Musalia Mudavadi to prepare himself for 2032. If he fails, then he will have a problem in 2032 in case he attempt to run for a high office in this country, or in case he want to become someone's running mate. It will be a big problem. So it's either he perform and then he has a chance for himself. He fail, he has a problem. He has a privilege here even now to link with some of these members of parliament, create friendship, make entourage into these areas. And like Rigathi Gachagua, who is just sharing the governor's committee, I beg. So he has a good chance, a busy place. And this time around, in 2022, Many people in the Western region were asking Musalia Mudavadi, what have you done for this region before you come and ask for our votes? So what for Western? Mudavadi has a better chance. It's either he failed, and if he failed, I don't think if he will have another opportunity anytime soon. Naanza na ile barabara ya kwake ya kwenda nyumbani. Akuja na zingine zote hivyo. Before he come and ask for votes in Nyanza region in 2032 happen, he has a chance to work with the members of parliament and the people in Nyanza to deliver to these people so that now when he will go there, atawaambia unaona sasa tuliwahi fanya hii na hii na hii, then these people might listen to him. But if he fail and focus unaona, then go to Rift Valley, Mount Kenya, and all those other areas, Lower Eastern Coast, everywhere. So Mudavadi will be all over the country. It is either, there are only just two things. You either perform or fail. If it's going to fail, Ruto will shift the blame totally to him. And he will wash himself clean. Mudavadi will be the enemy there. In case he prospers and deliver, then people can see what they have done. Then Mudavadi will be the hero of this government. The big problem is that you cannot trust what Ruto tells you. He might have promised too many things, but when it comes to delivery, it will be less than what he promised. That is one of the biggest problems Mudavadi will have in this government. Hiyo ndio shida atakuwa nayo. But he has all the privileges to link to the parliament, National Assembly. And imagine you plan the project from zero, then you oversee up to the end. The issue of corruption also comes in. In case corruption will happen somewhere, then the man who is sitting as the driver of the engine here, the engine, it is Musalia Mudavadi. So he will bear the baggage of corruption anywhere it will come in some of the projects that will be undergoing. So you need to be well aware to understand how we will handle these issues. Corruption is inakuja na mambo mengi sana. So those are the disadvantages that Musalia Mudavadi has. It has a good side and the bad side. But it is him to try and get it right. Smoke out all those corrupt individuals when they try. You fail, you lose it, and you take the blame.